to the Intuitive Messenger channel. This is my interview series, and I am extremely overjoyed and happy to bring to you Anna Pereira. I'm going to say it with a Latin flair, who is from the Wellness Universe on Facebook. So hello, Anna. How are you doing?
Hi, Mitchell. Thank you so much for having me. I so greatly appreciate it. It's such a blessing to be here. Thank you.
You are welcome. So you're going to be doing most of the talking today. This is when I get to listen and have fun. So tell us kind of who Anna is, and maybe even what brought you to the point of like the Wellness Universe and Circles of Inspiration, other things in your life.
Okay, it's a long story, but I'll try to keep it brief. Well, I have the Wellness Universe, which I created with two other partners, Sherry Elise and Sheila Burke. They're both very prominent inspirational people on Facebook, on the platform. And we created that because we all have our own pages. I started my page as Circles of Inspiration. I have over 800,000 fans right now, and all authentic and original to my page. They've liked my page. I haven't bought any fans. I create a lot of inspirational writings. Yeah, and that's really something to talk about because people don't understand like how people buy likes and a lot of this puffery on Facebook pages. It's kind of, it's smoke and mirrors, but my page, an authentic page built naturally from people really liking who I was and liked my page and liked my writings and inspiration. So I'm pretty proud of that. And from there, actually, well, I started that page because I had a jewelry line, which I don't really even talk about much because I have a jewelry line, but it's more of like a small side boutique thing that I do. But the page was created to get more of me out there, so people could find out who I was and what inspired me and what motivates me. And my big thing is encouraging women and inspiring women and empowering women and for success, for relationships, for confidence, for their self-worth, for loving themselves and embracing who they are. And that's really what most of my inspirational posts that I personally write revolve around. And then I share inspirational posts from different people which give a different flavor. Like when I share something about addiction or recovery, it's from addiction. I don't have experience with that, so but I like to share that because I think it's important for my community to get those type of inspirations, and people really find a lot of value there. So it's quite exciting. I love my page. I love being on my page. I love interacting with my people, but I've gotten quite busy lately because out of working on my page for 3 years, as you know, because you also are an avid Facebooker, it's becoming a little bit difficult because Facebook is in control. We don't buy our page, we don't rent our page, so they could do whatever they want with us. We're kind of like squatting, if you want. We're like squatters, Facebook squatters. So people run their Facebook page almost like it's a website. However, we don't really have control over it, so it's become difficult for, we've built it up, we worked so hard, and it's like, okay, I have all of these fans, all of these friends, all of these people who love to be here, but they're not getting my information. So from that was the spark to create Wellness Universe. So I came together with Sherry and told them about the idea, and we were all jiving, we were all on it. So for a year now, we've been working on developing this idea, and what it is a directory offline, because you can't go to Facebook and search like animal communicator. I'm Facebook. You can't go and put animal communicator and then get all the pages of the people that are animal communicators, right? Right. So what we're doing is we're creating a whole website that you go to the website, thewellnessuniverse.com, which is going to be launched soon in the next few weeks. We're almost there with it, and gathering all the people who have original content on their Facebook page, because it's very important, and who understand that you don't build your brand and you don't build yourself on content that you find elsewhere. Put it on your computer and then upload it to your page. We want people that create content, whether it's those posters that everybody shares, whether it's blog posts, whether it's videos, whatever it is, that mixed with content that you find elsewhere and you share on Facebook page to get your message across, because everyone can't come up with all the content. Like let's say a nutritionist person, they have they write their own blog, They may have their own tips, but they find a really great article that somebody else put out, so they share it on their page. That's wonderful. We want your page to be robust and informative and educational. However, a lot of people don't understand that since the internet is a big place, oh, I'll just go to the internet and find it. Oh, it's on the internet, it's free. But people are, back in the day, Mitch, let me just put it this way, we wouldn't go to a library and go and photocopy a whole book and then take it home, right?
Right.
Or write a report and say, yeah, I said that. No, you added a footnote. But that's how it was back in the day. Now with the internet, people take things and they just think, oh, it's there, it's free. But somebody had to create that information. And what's happening is people's copyrights are being violated. And if this keeps going, there's no incentive for anybody to be a creative force in the world, because it'll just be stealing information, you know, taking information, using it as your own. And so we're trying to teach people ethical sharing, ethical ways of getting what you want to say across. Everybody has this passion. Yes, we get that. Everyone has a motivation to have their Facebook page or to do what they're doing. Yes, we get that. And that's why we want to give you someplace. We want to give you the Wellness Universe.
And I tell you, you just said something that is probably one of the best things about your page that I look for on a regular basis, the tips. You guys send out tips about how to tweet, tips about how to post, you know, tips about don't forget to put your link here, because so many times they'll just post something but not put the link to that. And I would love for, if you can pull off the top of your head, if you can tell us, you know, what happens like Monday, you know, on the page, what happens on the different days, and also let people know, because this is where the Wellness Universe page is a page that I asked to be a part of. I supplied you guys with certain criteria and information, and you then allowed me to be a part of it. I'd love to hear like that and how that came about, and then like what happens on the different days, because I love that aspect of it.
Oh gosh, and Mitchell, and that is just like one little element. You went to the wellnessuniverse.net and you filled out the application. So we literally sit there and we go through people's pages and we see who is authentic, because we describe on the wellnessuniverse.net what criteria you need to fit in order to become a member of Wellness Universe. What you're speaking of is the bonus, is the group that you're part of, which is basically a school to take people who qualify and really boost them up.
Yeah.
It's also an entrepreneurial business school for Facebookers and people who are creating their own brand, even if you have a page and it's just inspirational or informational or support, that's wonderful, but it's still the potential of billions of eyes seeing your page. You need to have a polished, you need to come across as genuine and authentic, and there's the little tips and tricks. If you're going to open a Facebook page up and if you're going to put in the effort, it should be done with a certain level of integrity and polishedness, if you will.
Yeah.
So the group, like you're speaking of, once you already fit the criteria to be in Wellness Universe, we have this amazing group of people, because everybody's hungry to get their message out, but everybody's respectful of each other. It's not the typical group where people go in there and self-promote and drop a thing and leave. Everyone interacts, everyone helps each other. Every day we have a different topic and a different thread. Keep everything organized. You can ask whatever question you want. I think it's Thursdays. You ask any question you want, but that thread is open for a whole week till the next one comes out. So if people have like, oh, how do I add a link and have the photo show up? How do I do this, or how do I do that? And we go and answer all the questions, us or other members, which is absolutely amazing, because to have the other members as enthusiastic about this project, that is the real magic, you know, to have everybody so crazy about this project. But that's the thing, the group is only just for us, the insiders, the people who have the Facebook pages, which is so juicy and wonderful. But what we're producing is the website off of Facebook for all of us to get some publicity, some way of marketing ourselves off of Facebook, where you go in and you go into the keyword and you go, you click on the keyword Reiki, and all the pages that have to do with Reiki show up. Because if you're in Facebook and you type in Reiki, you have to have that name, the word in the title of your page for the page to show up. So it's really wonderful, because our community, our Wellness Universe members, the WUVIP, Wellness Universe, very inspirational people, our very inspirational pages. That's our hashtag on Twitter, #WUVIP. from us, which had this amazing energy. It's more than what Sherry, Sheila, and I could have even dreamed. It's really fantastic. We're actually creating something that's really big and huge for the public to use, and everyone's so excited about our own group and us within that we forgot about this. Some of us forgot about this, directory that's being created. And I just posted a video the other day, a little sneak peek behind the scenes for us all to see, where we're going with it. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, fabulous, fabulous. So it's just amazing to be able to give somebody the encouragement within the group through these threads and everything else, and then to be able to offer them a platform to be able to be featured and promoted off of Facebook, so their page is found. And then we also help, like we say, build your email list, give away something for free, all these tips like you're saying that we give, because we're trying to get people to really interact and to connect with their community that they're building through Facebook, because we don't know if Facebook is going to close down our page tomorrow. We have no control over it. So that's why we're so educating in our group. And then we want, because we want people to get the best out of it. They're going to be part of Wellness Universe, and they're going to be featured on our directory, which is all free, completely free. Okay, because this is a mission that we're on. Myself, Sherry, and Sheila, we're on a mission, and we're doing all this for free. And if we're going to do that, we want you to be your best, you to get the most out of it also.
Yeah. So tell me, in 1 or 5 years, pick a year, what do you see the Wellness Universe being? I would love to know what your intention and your big unlimited dream for that place would be.
Okay, the Wellness Universe in 1 year will be something that's really, really out there. Will be a resource for people to go to. It'll be just like, okay, I'm going to Google. Okay, I'm going to Wellness Universe.
Perfect.
Because it's too broad in Google to search for something, right? So I'm going to go to Wellness Universe to find. And you're talking about wellness in any sense of the word, because I know that we talk a lot about spiritual and inspirational, but we really want to pull in everybody. I mean, we want to pull in environmental, emotional, intellectual, occupational, social, spiritual. We want every area of wellness represented. Anyone from an animal awareness organization to environmental, somebody who's doing some sort of recycling or upcycling, artists, anyone in wellness, anything that's good for the world, for people, for spirit, for mind, body, soul, it doesn't matter. That's who we want in Wellness Universe. But so for the first year, we see it's going to be the go-to resource. In 5 years, definitely, there's going to be a global movement. And I don't want to talk too much about that, because we actually have another project that's immense. And I can't talk too much about that.
Okay, but because I'm going to ask you what's next, so we can't talk about that. So is there anything next that you can share with the folks here that they can look forward to maybe in the next 2 to 3 months, something like that?
2 to 3 months, well, we're hoping to get the website launched, and we've been doing a lot of stuff on the back end for everything to get launched physically on the internet, but also get the buzz going around it. Like Sherry and I last night attended an event last night, Black Tie Magazine put on, and we networked with other people in the industry of wellness in a way, because everybody there had something to do with creating a better world. And that's what I kind of call myself, and we call ourselves, that we're world changers. It's not just about one little project or one little website, or, we really are changing the world. And we want to make a difference not only in everybody's life who's a member of Wellness Universe, but we're creating the space for these people to understand that we can really all change the world together. So after the Wellness Universe launches and other things come of it, people understand that they have the real power to change the world, and that's where we're going to be going with that.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, I tell you, I love the direction you guys are heading, and before we clicked record, I was just telling you and to mention things to a lot of the people watching here, and this is a prime example of creating something literally out of nothing, and creating it I'm sure you are investing quite a bit of your own time and your money in some of this, but I also know that you know as well as I do, for someone who wants to change their life, they can create a business literally from nothing, literally with a Facebook page, with a free website, you know, whatever. And then resources like you have here can help launch, can help grow, can teach. So I'm extremely excited to be a part of it, because you know my connection with Shelly Wilson. I don't know if you know that or not.
We love Shelly. She did an interview. Yes, she's great, wonderful.
Yeah, she sent me a private email, said, I really think you should look into this. And I started looking, I'm like, oh, and of course, you know, I'm an intuitive, so I'm like, I literally could see like a shining globe. So I knew this was definitely going to be something big and around the world. So Anna, I truly, truly appreciate it. Any final words or anything that you want to say to everybody?
Thank you, Mitchell. No, I adore you. I think you're absolutely magnificent. And I thank you so much for finding us and finding me and giving me this opportunity to have this little chit chat with you. It's been absolutely amazing. I, honest to God, from the bottom of my heart, am so grateful. Thank you so much for allowing me to share it with you, because it is difficult. You're behind Facebook. We are a blip in time. And this kind of cements something for people to know about. So I do appreciate this interview and being able to tell everyone about wellness. And you are just magnificent. Thank you so much for being you and being here with us.
Well, thank you so very much. So we will say goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.